Hello, hello, welcome Major Geeks and Chloe. Stop fucking Twitch always. How are you guys doing? Did you have a good Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday? I'm tired but fine, this time from my girlfriend's place. Holiday to Europa Park is over. I have another week and go see other things in the zoo and another theme park. How did you like Europa Park? Had you ever been there before actually? This one. I have been working on the space plane, but it's still no good, unfortunately. I don't know how to get it into orbit. I can show off what this one does now. It looks a lot better. It does, and it also works better, but it's still no good, really. Okay, that is unfortunate, but it is pretty difficult to steer on the straight runway for some reason. I don't know why. It's not just this plane, like all planes have this issue. Well, we got off somehow. So, sure. This was your second time there, man. It's awesome. Voltron was worth the hype. Oh, nice. Because I want to go there as well, probably next year. Europa Park is, well, one of the two parks highest on my to-do list, basically. What's the other park you're still going to, though? But yeah, so we have this this plane, and well, it can fly. It doesn't fly very fast, however. It's only going 120 meters per second, and it's very difficult. Like, I have not been able to get this thing to even cross Mach 1 without firing the rocket engines. What's the other park? Phantasialand is the other park on my... Well, okay, I have lots of parks on my to-do list, but those two are the main ones. Yeah, so I have two sets of engines. We have these Goliath turbofan engines. They are meant for like 900 kilometers per second or so. Oh, per second, per hour. And we have these ones, and these are more meant for Mach 3. And yeah, they were nowhere near Mach 3, and so we're only getting a tiny amount of the thrust they can give. But I don't know how to get up to the speed that it needs, basically. Well, Walibi Belgium, oh, that's a cool park as well. They have some new stuff since I've last been there. They have Mechalodon, I think it's called. Oh, we're flying into a storm, it seems. That is pretty fun. Yeah, so over here we have these big ass vector engines, and they have 1,000 kilonewtons each, versus this one is currently only 101. This one is doing 175, and these ones will give 1,000 each. This is really powerful. But yeah, we are just not going very fast, unfortunately. Maybe if I just get more wing, that could perhaps help. But just copy the wing and put another one underneath. Maybe that will somehow help. Okay, we'll wait until we're through the storm and then I'll engage the rocket. Yeah, see, boosters, sure, I can get this thing into space with boosters, that's not a problem. But I kind of want to have it be reusable, and the boosters are not reusable. Yeah, let's try and climb to 4.5 kilometers. Imagine if the game just had straight up cyclones. That would be crazy. I've also made a nice interplanetary probe, which I'll show off in a bit. And of course we are still waiting for the transfer window from the Outlook to go back to Kerbin. Oh, flying into the scary clouds. Yeah, the probe, indeed, that one. Man, these clouds are big. Like, really fucking big. Going... we're at 5.5 kilometers altitude now. At a higher altitude, there's less air resistance, so it's easier to go faster. But there's also less air, so there's less air to take in for the engine. It's quite a conundrum. I'm pretty sure you should not be flying a plane, let alone a space plane, into you know, into a fucking thunderstorm. It's not a good idea, usually. Anyway, my day kind of sucked, but it's okay now. What happens? Also, this thing flies much better than a real space shuttle. Like the ones that... Well, you know what a real space shuttle is. Those things flown like barely any better than a brick. You can see because the wings are significantly bigger. Okay, let's turn on the super engine. Here we go. And also take a look at the speeds. You don't want to expand it about it yet. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we're passing Mach 2 now. Hope tomorrow is better, yeah. I hope so too. Well, now we're flying fast. And Duval, welcome. And congrats on the 40 stream weeks. That's crazy. So yeah, this is getting pretty close to orbital speed, but it's not gonna fly into orbit. And we're also not gonna have any fuel left to deorbit. We're already deorbiting because this is not orbit, this is just a pretty big suborbital flight. But even if we were in orbit, we wouldn't be able to go out of orbit anymore. Remember that we are here for you if you need it. Yeah, of course. Although, indeed, during a stream is probably not the best time. And so, yeah, now the plane has left the well, not yet, actually. We're still in the atmosphere. But we're gonna leave the atmosphere. I suppose I could make it so that you can refuel in space with a station. But even then, yeah, we're not at orbital speed yet, so yeah, I don't know. If I can launch those engines while we're going Mach 2 already in the high atmosphere, then it would be enough for sure. But yeah, that's not the case, unfortunately. And look, we even have like a docking port at the front. But yeah, we don't have anything to dock with. So just close the shield again, I guess. I have added a bunch of RCS thrusters as well. But it's all not enough, yeah, unfortunately. So let's revert to flight. All the way back to the start of the stream. Remember that, oh, I will not make that joke. I don't know what joke you're referring to. Yeah, what can I do? Maybe if I just add another wing underneath it, would that work? That is so ugly though. Even my bird is protesting. What the fuck are you doing? Was there a possible joke? Something about docking in front port. Oh, come on, man. Really? Are you 5? Okay, so I added this. Maybe if I add some more of these suckers as well. I mean they're kind of literally suckers, really. They're just intakes. They are literally suckers. That's kind of funny. For maximum intake air. Well then, yeah, who knows? Maybe it'll work now. Let's save it as number 4. But before I fly it, I'll show you the thingy. Somehow Max Prot has grown at the bad jokes always makes it worth it. Really? Okay. Well, good to know, I guess. The far scope, sure. So this is the rocket that is flying all the way out into space, and as you can see, it's really not that big of a rocket, you know. Like, we are used to this not even being able to get to the moon. This is for if I want to go into orbit or something, not really much more. So how on earth is this thing gonna go all the way to Joule? I'll show you, because we have unlocked something pretty interesting recently. We have unlocked the IX6315 Dawn electric propulsion system, or an ion engine for short. And I have equipped this thing with 4 of them in here, and a single tiny little fuel tank. Well, it's not tiny, but it's like, it's not a big fuel tank, right, compared to even this rocket. And yet somehow this one fuel tank contains about how much is it? It contains about 11 kilometers per second of delta V. We're also used to fairings being 100 times the size. True, but it's not necessary for this thing. 11 kilometers per second of delta V in this small thingy over here. So yeah, this really is all. It just needs to go into orbit, and then it can basically go wherever. And I'll show you the one that I have put in orbit and already sent out. That is indeed a lot. Tracking stage. Also, I have been looking for comets for way too long. I have tracked over 280 fucking asteroids. Look at this bullshit. 280 asteroids, 0 comets. And I have actually found the option. I have turned comets on again, and even then, 0 comets. Then I edited the save file to edit back some of the comets in that would have been there otherwise, and somehow I can't find them anyway. So yeah, this contract is a scam, I tell ya. Track 3 new comments. Bullshit, it's impossible. That's so many asteroids in Kerbin's planetary. Yeah, most of them actually collide with Kerbin. So yeah. Yeah, see, this one's gonna collide with... Well, no, this one's just gonna come close, I guess, but whatever. But yeah, so we have a thingy flying out, the Farscope. And as you can see, it is going to have an encounter with Joule over here. Let's just have a look here. Here you can see the ion engines, and it has big solar panels, which now are still providing enough power, but once it goes out to Joule's orbits, I don't think they will. So yeah, I mean, they'll still work, but you can't fire continuously anymore by then, probably. And I have mapped this orbit extremely precisely, so it should be fine. Then if we have a look at Joule... Oh right, that is so annoying. It's extremely difficult to actually click on Joule. Wait, I remember the button that we could use. Was it this one? Was it this one? Oh no, that's just time of course. Hey Donzija, welcome! How are you doing? Focus view. I don't remember what the buttons were. Oh jeez. Is this one? No. Let me look it up real quick. Well, mate, I can probably look it up in the settings. Hopefully. Key mapping somewhere. I have no UI. No, that's UI. Key mapping. There's gotta be something, right? Okay, it's not in here. Then I'll look it up. Turbo space programming. Hotkey switch focus. Shift tab. Tab and shift tab. Okay, I'll try that. Dress or... Yeah, sure. I'm alright, minor headache and sleepy. Ah, okay. Well, I hope it will pass soon. And that you'll wake up soon. So, we'll be coming in here in 2.5 years or so. And we're gonna go super close to the planet, behind it. And then we're gonna have an encounter. That's not what I want to tell this. Oh no, oh no. I pressed the shift button and so we are flying. Load save. I'm just gonna load the last save then. Oh no. Cancel. Okay, I have an idea. Quit the main menu while we are followed up, then we will revert tracking station. The last save was 1 minute. Yeah, that's good. Leave. I should just disable the engines or something. Okay, are we still on the correct path now? Farscope. Fly. I'm gonna disable the engines real quick because I don't want this bullshit happening again. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. Okay, now we can't screw it up. Are we still on the correct path? Is the real question. Probably. Okay, Joule. Oh, that is too far. So we'll be making a very big swing, and we'll be passing by Lathe over here. So first we're gonna go on the shadow side of Joule. Unfortunately, it's the shadow side. Yeah, that's just how it is. And then Lathe, and then we'll fly off to God knows where, never doing anything again with this thing probably. Because there's no, I don't know how fast I'll be going here. Very fast. I should probably make a few more of these and send them to the other planets. But that's difficult. What's this? Is this a comet maybe? Track. Nope, that is not a comet. It's just another asteroid. These then? Nope. 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 Okay, well now we have 288. 8 more in this stream so far. But right, we were doing the airplane. Maybe we need a few more pieces. Yeah, whatever. Let's just fly. Let's see what happens. We send more of those probes out? Probably, yeah. Maybe in a bit. I mean, they take so long to reach a destination. Doing this stream won't even matter. Like, unless I start speeding up the game 10,000 times and let it run for a considerable amount of time, it doesn't really matter if we do another stream or not. I kind of want to get good at gravity assists though. So I wanted to use Joule to get out to, well, one of the other planets quicker. But I'm not sure how to do that. Okay, so far so good. We are going up at a pretty nice angle. And maintaining speeds, roughly. We are losing speed already. Really? We are significantly more stable now though. So that is good at least. I guess the extra wings helped for that. Like, this is so stupid, bro. Look at this. Why would you make wings like this? That's funny. What is aerodynamics? I don't know. More wing equals more power, right? That's what it is. Okay, let's gain some speed again, because we are going pretty slowly. Are we just too heavy? Is that maybe the problem? Or does this thing need a very specialized flight path? Because we are now actually gaining a decent amount of speeds. The faster we go, the more air, yeah, the more power we get, and the faster we can go. Maybe there's just a trick to how you fly the thing. First go up high, and then use the gravity boost to go gain more speed, which, yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. We are now very much approaching Mach 1, which I have never had before with this thing. we're gaining speed and gaining height. That's also a good combination. But it's difficult to fly. If we go up too steep, we lose too much speed and then we're stuck at the slower thing again. We are on the right on the edge of the speed of sound, like holy shit. Now we're officially over it. But we're at below 2 kilometers, like what the hell, man. Okay, now we're going up and gaining speed. Now we're losing speed again, damn it. How can I improve this? Do I just need to add like even more wings? Will that help? Or replace these engines with 2 of those? I guess that's also possible. Pretty sure. How much does this give? This now gives 108.90, and you give 200 for. This one is more powerful, I guess. 4,000, and you are 12,600. Okay, that's just a lot more efficient. Yeah, we are losing speed again, unfortunately. How the hell do I prevent this? And will I make orbit now that if we are already starting going faster? Let's try it, just like why the hell not? Going up steep. I don't think we're gonna make it. This is so silly though. Jesus Christ. Still, no, but I shut down the engine to try and circularize the orbit as well. So we'll fast forward a little bit. So as we still have fuel left, some at least. But not very much. Not enough, at least. Yeah, we're gonna have like 1600 meters per second. That's not. We're still missing more. Yeah, see, it's not enough, unfortunately. All right. So that was not the trick either. Revert flight. Where's the music? Well, maybe free wings will work. What the fuck, man? Oh my god, that's so stupid. Yeah, sure, why not? What are the people gonna see from this fucking window? Mildly upsetting. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Who cares? How much does this thing give? This gives 360 kilonewtons, it says. I don't know if I believe that. And this one can give 130 kilonewtons, but that's I don't know, man, that doesn't seem right. Let's have a look at the stats over here. Does it stationary thrust? 360, bullshit. I don't believe you. Stationary thrust of the Whiplash, yeah, is 130, and max thrust is 386. Okay, well, let's just see what happens this time. Yeah. Otherwise, I will just have to make a shuttle or something for it. But, like, I don't want that. This is so dumb. Fucking why? I don't think anything is gonna really be different. Oh, that's interesting. It's not what I expected. Here, try and save it. Go up. Come on, man, go up. Yeah, there you go. Somehow not crashing. Yes, whatever. Let's just see what happens. This is so dumb. Oh, we're out of fuel somehow. I wonder why. This did not go very well. I don't think this was an improvement, really. Okay, so adding even more wing. No, somehow. Okay, what if we get rid of these and copy these? You know, fuck it. We'll give him another set. 6 of them. That ought to be enough. Look at this fucking thing, man. What the hell? Oh, what am I doing? Just go faster, please. It's so fucking heavy on this back. It's Jesus Christ, man. Okay. This is only 1300 meters, only 13 kilometers of delta V for an airplane is ridiculously bad, I can tell you. This is not an efficient design at all. But hey, we're getting up to speed at least. It'll fly, maybe. And the wheels are tucked in nicely. You think the wheels experience that as like going to bed? Like, okay, good night guys, and they just get tucked into bed in their little case over there. Yeah, exactly like that. They have their little tire dreams. Yeah, they must be pretty tired most of the time. Can this thing fly? Please fly. Well, I mean it's flying obviously, but it needs to be... it needs to fly well. Le Sai. Look at this fucking design, man. This is crazy. 2 wings, 6 fucking jet engines, 3 rocket engines. All these intakes making like this looks like a fucking flying pipe organ. Brrr. Brrr, 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 brrr. Okay, so far so good. We are still gaining altitude and speed, unlike previous times, I guess. How much thrust are you guys producing? It is increasing at least. I mean, it'll take a while. It'll take more time than a rocket, of course, but this might finally work. It's a biplane. A biplane? What do you mean? Time warp. Okay, we're approaching the Mach barrier. We have exceeded the Mach barrier. Okay, this is going well. We are at 574 meters per second just from the normal engine so far. Once the speed stops increasing, I'll fire the rockets. 2 wings. Oh, right, yeah, I guess it is. fucking burning up on the way out. It's not how it's supposed to go. I think, yeah, we're not going steep enough. We are dragging through the atmosphere for no reason. You removed the third wing, yes. Oh, triplane. Yeah, no, I removed the third wing. Because it was kind of in the way. I think this time we'll actually make it. Okay, aim prograde. You can use RCS. And full power. Oh, we might not make it. We'll barely make it. Interesting. So this is a re-entry orbit. It's not a stable orbit yet, and we only have 50 meters per second left. I don't think that's gonna be enough, but maybe it is. We still have RCS as well. No, oh come on! It's 300 meters. It's 279 meters per second. Not even per second, just altitude. Not enough. Okay. How about we fix that then? Aim normal, I guess. No, aim radio out. Radio out from the surface. And then we just go to docking mode. Yeah, sure, you can use this. And I'll... That's not radio out, my dude. Oh, actually, is it? I don't know. Oh yeah, we are above 70 kilometers now from these little actions. Okay, so I guess we have now successfully gotten into orbit with the plane, but we have no fuel left to do anything. So yeah, that's no good really. But we are on the right track. This was a pretty good idea, it seems. Revert flight. What more can we do to make this thing betterer? We basically need more fuel. Where can we store more fuel? I mean, the wings contain fuel, 300. That's only liquid fuel. We need more oxygen. Is the main problem. Where can we don't have oxygen tanks, unfortunately. Betterer. Brrr. Yes. Oh, look, we have the large holding tank as well these days. Not that we need that right now. Pretty. Yeah, more oxygen. More rocket. Yeah, no, not. I don't just want to strap shit onto it that's supposed to drop off, because that's the whole thing. I don't want it to just be. Yeah. We have the rocket fuselage. Oh, we can just have this thing be a single one, I guess. Does it contain more? This is 450 liquid fuel, and this is that's exactly half, and 2750. That's also exactly half. This is monopropellant, this is only liquid fuel. We have enough liquid fuel really. This one also has oxidizer. Anything else we could do? Maybe just add like a little bit more. That's not right. That's not good. Just adding a little bit more oxidizer in there. It's longer now. This thing also has liquid fuel in there. I kind of wish I could make this angle be nicer. Can I maybe do that? Also, by the way, the reason I'm making this plane is because it's what needs to bring the Kerbals back after they arrive back in Kerbin. You can steepen the wing angle across at the cost of aero maneuverability. I only have set parts, so steepening any angles is difficult to do, unfortunately. What if I just add like some extra nice little wings there, just for funsies? Airplane main wing. Here, we'll just add some. No. Oh, that's terrible. I don't like that at all. Small delta wing. Nope. The big ass delta wing. Does this make any sense? It looks so weird. Oh my god, why? What do you guys think? Should I just do it? Only one way to find out. I guess we can add those as well. I don't even know if they'll actually do anything, but you know, might help. Monopropellant, that's a lot of monopropellant. Do we even need all that? Also, there's another problem with monopropellant actually. We can maneuver pretty well back and forth, but we have not really any, there's just not really any place to point monopropellant facing outwards. I should fix that really. Why are you instantly going to this method? I don't want that. I want... Like, there's only one thing here. What are you talking about? Don't think that's how that works, really. What the fuck? Yeah, no, this is attached, alright. Jesus Christ, this is fucking maniacal. Okay, maybe it is better to use this one. Jesus. so dumb. Oops. No, come on, be a good little monopropellant puff thingy. I need you to work alright. Okay, that is probably fine. That will give some control at least. What about going backwards though? What the fuck is going on? Oh, well, it's actually pointing in the correct direction now. Okay, nice, I guess. And some more over here maybe. Okay, that, well, it's not gonna be enough, but it'll at least do something. I need to make an action group as well. Custom 1 is to turn all of these suckers off. Toggle, 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 and custom 2 is to turn these suckers on and off. Toggle. Okay. That looks fine. Save, launch. Okay, now this time it's gonna be, now it's gonna work, you know. This is gonna be it. We have more of everything. We can do it. Hell yeah. This is just for crew, by the way. This is, we can't even bring anything with us. Oh my god. Do we have room at least? We have some room. Well, sorry about that. Sometimes that just happens. Haven't really figured out yet what's causing that, but no. Oh, my monitor's flickering suddenly. Now it's gone again. Weird. Speaking of monitors, I might finally be getting a new one. Although it remains to be seen, I suppose, but you are not developing hay fever? I don't think so. It's probably because they have the fan pointed straight at me the whole time. Also, I'm gonna turn on the light real quick. Be right back. Yep, just did the check for Venus is again there. So that's good. That's good to hear that you might get a new monitor. Yeah, after the previous one broke and I've been screwed over by Ozarty. Oh, it's suddenly already an hour in. Yeah, time flies. Just like this plane, finally. Why are we drifting to one side, I wonder? I want to go this way. Okay, there we go. Gaining more and more speed, slowly but steadily. Okay, passing the sound barrier. Look at the thrust again. Thrust is climbing. Apparently the highest thrust this thing can get is 380 or 360. And we are now at about 200. 700 meters per second. Jesus Christ. That is honestly crazy. Imagine having a plane fly... Well, actually, yeah, we do have planes that fly that fast. That is also crazy. Okay, we are losing speed again, so it's time to switch the engines. Why are we drifting like this? Surely now we're gonna be high enough, right? Yeah, we are, okay. I guess we'll have to wait until we're out of the atmosphere. So I also still need to know if this thing can maneuver in space. Pretty important. Otherwise it's not a successful space plane. Point retrograde, please. Are we in space yet? Yeah, we are. So there's a challenge some people do in Kerbal Space Program. Single stage to orbit, which is what this is. But then they also have single stage to other planet, or even single stage to all other planets. Just having a tour, landing on each planet one by one with the same thing without ever staging anything. So apparently it's possible to design that. I have no idea how you would do it. Well, we are in A orbit now. Can we meet up with Space Station 1? Set as target, for example. We are closing in on Satellite 1 at least. That's also pretty cool. Our orbits appear to be pretty similar. Oh, but this is closing slowly, I think. Okay, nice, nice. And we just have to wait a couple orbits and then it should be relatively easy. Because there's not that much relative speed. Okay. Another. One more. Separation is gonna be 26 kilometers. Venus is in the west. Separation is gonna be 2 kilometers. Okay, I think we'll wait until that one then. That's gonna be crazy for close, Jesus. We just need to prove it's possible. And repeatable, I guess. Oh, god damn it. What? What's going on? Oh, come on. The whole game is bullshitting me now. I pressed the button. You hear the click, 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 click. It just didn't do anything. I want my money back. Oh, that's so frustrating. Why didn't it work? Yeah, now it works. Now I'm way too far away again. And it'll take ages before we get another orbit this well. God damn it. Fucking game. We got 2 kilometer separation. And it just refused to slow the fuck down. Even though I pressed the button. Now we have 11 times as far separation, which is way more difficult. Yeah, we have like no fuel left at all. And we have no fuel left at all, so we can't dock anymore. Yippee! That's so cool. Nor can we deorbit. Fuck. Okay, at least let me test this one more thing. Can I... Where are we even controlling from? What the hell? Control from here. Command. Control from here. Yeah, that's... Why are we... Okay, I guess we can still roll then. Okay, can I... In docking mode go forward? Yeah, I have nothing really to compare it against, I guess. Okay, they are working. What are you even pointing at? I mean, they are doing something, I guess. Can we aim retrograde? Can I deorbit myself with just RCS? I have no idea. Duval, are you still around? Can you get rid of the bot, please, if you are? Thank you. Okay, I guess I can deorbit myself probably with RCS only, but it's just gonna take a while. Quite a while. So funny, this thing just... these tiniest little engines are the only thing that are still able to push, while these giant engines all are out of fuel. That's really funny. Oh, this is going down so slowly. Can I not, like, speed this up? Doesn't look like it. How about physics warp? Standard warp, standard physics warp. Okay, I don't have the time for this. I'll work on this design later again. Let's have a look at how it's going with the outlook. Did I show off the little thingy around? No, I think I showed that off Monday. Never mind. The outlook, there you are. How much science do these guys have to send to us at the moment? You have a 1.5 science. Okay. Yeah. Let's have a look. When can we fly back, basically? Not yet. It's too early. I think it's better to do this from the tracking well, we can do it from here. Let's first have a look at the thingy again. How much science do you have? 240. Sure, we can transmit it already, I guess. You know, I have a bit of a worry. We have so much science, so much data. Maybe these guys need to stay here another entire year just to process it all. Because we still have a shit ton of experiments stored as well, and they're not even halfway done with it yet. They have 477 data out of 750 per thingy. Okay, these are all now added. Okay, let's see. Can we view this thingy in the lab, maybe? View and tracking station. Maybe it's gonna be a comet. Who knows? Well, when you get disembark only pilots and engineers. Yeah, but the thing is, if you are in orbit around the body where you got the science, you get more points. Track. No, that's an asteroid. That's another asteroid. 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 Oh, look at that, it's an asteroid. What is this? Oh, it's an asteroid. What could this be? Oh, it's an asteroid. An asteroid. An asteroid. An asteroid. An asteroid. An asteroid. Okay, well, we got a bunch more asteroids, I guess. Currently at 300. Who needs anything, right? Who needs comets? Conduct gravimetric survey of Ike. Does this thing have a gravioli thingy? I don't think we have a gravioli on the thingy, unfortunately. Can do this one, I guess, but it's kind of boring. We have no crew to do this with. Detect 3 combats with a Sentinel infrared telescope. Return to curb and control flyby of Eve. Yeah, we are working on it. We're working on it. Look at how much money this thing is gonna give me. These tourists, there's a whole bunch of them. They want to go to Kerbin, Minmus, Gilly, and Eve. And this one gives in total about 470k. This one gives about also about 400k. This one is cheaper, but he doesn't want to go to Eve, so okay, whatever. He just wants to go to the moon and Minmus. This one also, they give so much money, man. These guys are crazy. It's really funny. Ferry 6 tourists safely to their destination. Oh hell yeah, we'll do that once we get the ship back. Maybe I'll fire up another one of those probes. Just for funsies. The Farscope. And launch. Where should we go with this thing? Been a while since we've done a proper launch on stream. Look at those shock diamonds, so pretty. Slowly they'll be fading away. I watched a tier list video about the engines in this game, and for some reason the Bobcat, this one, was not listed very properly or like favorably. But I'm like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I love this thing. This is one of my favorite engines. It's really nice for mid-sized rockets like this. NASA Sparkle, okay. I wish to see a rocket launch in real life someday. A big one. What did they not like about the Bobcat? I mean, they just gave it like a C rank, I think. Like, yeah, they're better engines. Don't use it very often. That's basically what he said. Speaking of, we have some crazy new engines that I want to show off after this. And fuel tanks as well. Bye bye fuel tank and engine. Think we can pop her now? Pop! This engine is pretty. I know, but of course an engine being pretty is not a good argument to be using it, but an engine actually being good is. Okay. Okay. How are we? How we seem to have an inclination, but I don't understand how or why, because we are right on the 90 mark. I'm pressing X to doubt. Okay, okay. Okay. So we have 143 meters per second left on this one stage, and then we have the cool stage, but we'll first use this one. Can I make my inclination be better? The moon has a perfect inclination. Let's say the moon is the target. Set as target. Ascending node, anti-normal comes up next. That said, I think most engines affect, not the effects, the engine itself is what we were talking about. The engine effects look great, but that's because I have a mod that does that. Because without the mod it all looks the same, every engine looks the same then, and not very good. Come on, little thingy, go over the node already. Oh, for fuck's sake, just approach it. Good enough. Okay. Where shall we send this thing to, though? So we already have something going to Joule. I guess we could try sending it to the sun. Feel a little bit bad for it to, to have given it these huge solar panels and then sending it to the fucking sun. Could be interesting. In that case, we need to wait until when exactly? Can we use the moon as a slingshot? We kind of want to wait until the moon is there. No, but if we do that, we'll just... No, actually, that could work. That could work. Okay. Moon is currently here. We want it to be there. So we need to wait a little while. Okay, how about now? If I make my node over here. Oops, that's too far. That's no good either. What about another orbit? Okay. Can I focus view? You want to get closer with this maneuver node. Come on, game, please. Come on, man, just click on the damn thing. Okay, there we go. Let's see what this does. Okay, can we get even closer though? That would be marvelous. We can get closer for sure. That's too close. We need a little bit more oomph. That's still too close. We'll crash into the terrain. Five kilometers. Oh, I don't know. It's pretty rough. A little bit more. 7 kilometers. That should be enough. Okay, where are we going to at 7 kilometers? Can we focus the view on Kerbin again? Actually, can we focus the view on the sun? Moon encounter. Okay, cool. Tap. No, not Juna. What did I look up? So tap, and what's the other one? Shift. Yeah, okay, but if I press shift, then I'll fucking fire the engine. What the hell, man? Tap. I have to go through all the fucking things in the whole solar system just to get back to where I want to start. Oh, you gotta be joking. The sun. Okay. Yes. Kerbin. Okay, there we go. Our orbit is gonna be... It's pretty whack, yo. Don't really want that. Yeah, sure, we get a kick, but that's not really in any direction that is useful to me. What if I set the orbit earlier? This will give me Kerbin escape, but in what direction exactly? It doesn't seem to be the right direction, unfortunately. Also, I'm pretty sure that will make me crash into the moon, really. Yeah, that's just gonna crash into the moon. I won't have an escape at all. I'll just die. Okay, that's no good. What if I wait until... How the hell do I do this? I need to go this direction, away from Kerbin's orbit, basically. Maybe I could use Eve actually as a... using the moon to get to Eve, to get to the sun. I guess it's possible. But I don't know how to do it. This is no good, at least. Let's try a new one. What? No. Set this as target. I'll make a node over here, maybe. Okay, that's something. What direction are we flying off at? Let's first try and make this thing smaller. Periapsis slightly smaller. 3,000 meters. Come on, we can do a little bit better. 6,000. Okay. What direction are we flying off at? Is that even worth it though? The moon really does not give a whole lot of kick, it seems. Very unfortunate. What if we then make a new maneuver node over here? Yeah, that's not really worth it, is it? I'm pretty sure this is more effort than it's worth to just get to this altitude in the first place. Yikes. Maybe we need to use Eve to slow the fuck down. Well, no, we need to speed up in the other direction, basically. You know, whatever. I'll try it from over here then. Add maneuver towards Eve. Set as target. Can I even see what I'm doing? This does not appear to be working. Oh, there is Eve apparently. No, that doesn't seem to be very effective. Oh, Jesus. Because even with 8 kilometers of delta V, that's just not gonna be enough, you know? Okay, I have an idea. We'll just skip this maneuver node because it's not gonna do anything. We'll just keep it to this one, which is gonna take place in 2 days, 3 hours. So I guess let's fast forward to it then, right? Where even is the thingy? There it is. Should probably also fold out the solar panels now. Extend, and extend. One hour 52 minutes. Time for a quick save. Now there is the issue that these engines are very good and very not powerful. So that's gonna be interesting. Of course, we still have this engine to deal with first. Can I even do this? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Says burn time 5 minutes. Okay, it's actually taking the ion engines into account then. That's unlike last time, so that's an improvement. 29 minutes. 27. Okay, well, we're gonna be using the engine soon, so pay attention, because it's a pretty nice looking effect, I would say. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. Well, first, of course, we have this little bit of the old engine left, and then we can go. Okay. And there we go, the ion engines are active. Look at this. Accelerate. It is actually not even that bad for ion engines. Usually it's a lot worse. But yeah, it's not a powerhouse, but it just gets a lot of miles to the gallon, so to say. Okay, now back in 1 time speed. Gotta be real careful. 21, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, what did our actual path end up as? That's not quite the path that we want, unfortunately. Retrograde. Now we're just gonna crash into the moon. Let's see, can we fix it? No, we need more prograde, I think. Where even is our orbit path? Oh, more retrograde then? What? This is very unusual. How is that even possible? It's like it doesn't even realize we're gonna get an encounter in the first place. Or is that in various orbits time, perhaps? Because the moon is nowhere near. I am puzzled. Let's just fast forward, see what happens. Oh, now we're gonna get an encounter. Okay, let's fast forward. Let's do prograde again. Will it be better or worse? That's too much. I wanted to have better than that. Okay. Yeah, cool, I guess. Let's see what happens. What are we doing? It's for the next encounter, probably. And there comes the moon. And we're gonna get pretty close. And what happens after that, I don't actually know. Why do I always have to do the stupid slow down thingy? I don't like that. Is that an option maybe that we can turn off? Settings. This is video settings, gameplay, temperature highlights, yeah sure. Advanced tweakables, no. Ghosted navigation markers, no. Kerbal stop at the end of letter, that's pretty fine. UI scaling, that's not, no, it's not in there. The maneuver tool enabled. What's this? Altimeter. Oh wait, this is a Kerbal community fix. Okay, that's why I was able to do that. That's very nice. Texture caching option. EVA interior view. Oh, that's also a community fix. Okay, okay. No wonder I didn't know these options. Sound name, classic. What even is all of this? I don't think this is any what I need at the moment. Okay, we'll fly by. Can we actually make a new maneuver? This will give a curb an escape. Okay, that's pretty nice. What kind of orbit are we getting though? And are we even escaping in the correct direction? Sort of, but not fully correct, but whatever. Because if we can also use the Oberth effect, that would be very nice. Let's just see if we can plan something fun in here. Add maneuver. Go even faster. This is to go even further beyond that. Come on, man, just give me more oomph. Wait, that's the wrong way. We don't want to go the other way. What am I doing? I want to go backwards. Perpendicular to the Kerbin orbit. What even... Where is the Kerbin orbit? Okay, so basically I want to go... Oh, well, I am going in the correct direction then, I guess. This is pretty well lined up. Maybe more like here-ish. Also, that is way too much delta V. I don't have that much. Can we get an encounter with Eve? That would be really cool. But how can our periapsis possibly... Our periapsis go that far? We're traveling in the opposite direction. It's so strange. Am I not pointing in the correct direction then? Oh, because we get a Kerbin periapsis. Oh, that's why Kerbin is messing it all up. Okay, well. Can we get a... No, we don't want Kerbin in the way there. I don't have that much delta V, unfortunately. Maybe just don't do anything here and we'll just let it naturally have us escape. Yeah. We'll do that. Sure. Okay, let's see what happens. Fast forward, we'll fly by the moon at 100 times speed. And there is Kerbin. I always mix them up. Sorry about that. I still want to go into one of those ridges. That would be pretty interesting. We're gonna get really close. And we're flying away again, this time at a higher speed. Because we just used a gravity slingshot. I think we gained like 300 meters per second or so from that. Which is pretty nice. Imagine what a gravity slingshot Joule is gonna give us. Can we focus on this one again? No, go away. What is all this? What even is this? Wait, we're not on a curb and escape, but you told me we were on a curb. Oh, come on, man. This thing just lies. This thing likes lying. It always wants to lie. I mean, we're just gonna get the same encounter again on the other side. You gotta be joking. Okay, how about we just prevent this from happening? And this is not super efficient, so I guess we did this for nothing. But well, I just want to leave Kerbin. Okay, well now we're leaving Kerbin at least. Somehow there's still a moon encounter. A moon encounter in 70 years? Are you joking? Look at this weird ass map. This is like a yin yang kind of sign almost. Moon encounter in 70 years, 413 days, 4 hours. Okay, well, thanks for telling me, game. Very informative. I want to focus on this thing now. Okay, well, that is Minmus. That's still not where I want. This is not helpful, game. I am not at Juna. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go for other damn things. You know, fuck it. Trading. It's gonna go to the fucking tracking station. I want to get an encounter with the sun, but I don't know how to do it because we don't have infinite fuel. Even this thing does not have infinite fuel. Also, I need to extend my antenna. Otherwise we won't have communication. Yay, antenna. These stupid things are so annoying. Why do I need to switch context? Just fucking fast forward over it. Why do I need to slow the fuck down? Just go. Nothing changes. Like nothing real. Okay. Can we use Eve to slow down a lot? That would be very nice. Also, I want to track these objects. Let me go track them up real quick. Is this a comet maybe? Track. Nope. 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 Still nope. There are weird asteroids though, with weird orbits. I'll say that much. And well, we found a bunch more asteroids, no comets. Yeah, all asteroids. far scope. So if we set an encounter with Eve and fly real closely, we can get a pretty big boost in the opposite direction, I think. And that will be very nice. So descending now, we are not actually in the same plane, unfortunately. Add maneuver. No, that's not what I want. I want to slow down. Okay, so we are getting somewhere close to Eve then. But we're still not in the right plane, so how about we also take care of that? Can I focus on you perhaps? That doesn't do what I want. That's not what I want either. Actually, now we're getting pretty close. Is that not an encounter somehow? Really? Are you joking? Oh, we have an encounter. Let me see what it does. Right, okay. That's not what I want. We gotta get to the closest point. Then maybe this one. That brings us closer, slightly. No, that's the wrong way. This one's getting us closer. This is probably easier. Closer. Oh, that is too close. We gotta do this just right. And also try to minimize the amount of DV if necessary. No, that's not what I want. Get it just right. Oh, we are... No, this one then. '86, that's in the atmosphere. That's not good either. We need to be just above the atmosphere still. That's fine. 124 kilometers. What direction are we flying off at? That will bring us closer indeed. I just realized I haven't opened my keyboard kit yet, nor bought the switches, nor selected my keycaps. How do you just realize that? Were you looking at your old keyboard like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do something with this thing? That is kind of funny, I think. You saw the box. You've been busy. Okay. Well, sure, I guess. I don't know what to say. Could we aero brake to get even further slowed down? I don't think this thing is gonna like being arrow broken. It's just gonna die if we do that. Oh, I have to turn off my alarm, but I don't know where it is. One moment. Well, I guess that's a good thing about an alarm. It's easy to follow. Just find the sounds. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's just try this. It's in 68 days. That might already be around the time when we need to do our transfer from Eve as well. Difficult. What should we do? Do we keep the guys in orbit for another year so that they can do more science? Also, I want to track all these objects. Tuesday and Wednesday were kind of busy at work, so I was a bit of a zombie in those evenings. Okay, that doesn't sound good though. Wow, it's more asteroids. Who would have guessed? I guess we're seeing them further and further out because we have a probe that's further and further out. That makes sense. Let's check on how it's going with the ship. See if they need any more data to transport. MS Outlook. Why did I ever call that thing the MS Outlook? It's so dumb. A whole year is way too much. I mean, they've already been here for a year and a half. What's 1 year more? Oh, and they're nearly full. Good timing then. Transmit the science. Transmit the science. Transmit the science. Another casual 2000 science added. And they still have... How much data do they have? How does it... Jesus Christ. I'm scared. This is worth tens of thousands of science what's in there. And we still haven't even done the data from fucking Ike yet. Or from Gilly, I mean. Review data. Look. This is all this stuff from Gilly. We can still add it for more data. 28 days. I don't know, man. That doesn't seem right. And I'll keep them in orbit a year longer, but then we're gonna bring them home. And I'll fast forward through this year. Here, can we add it in the lab? Yes, finally we can add some of the stuff in the lab. It's full of data again, yippee. It's... it is full of data, Jesus. What about this one? You have some data as well? Add it in the lab. All labs are full of data. Oh my god. The next mission, even more scientists and labs. I don't think that's a... I don't know, man. Look at this. So much data still. What the fuck? Yeah, no, they're just gonna have to stay behind, I'm afraid. Sorry, guys. You're gonna be around Gilly for a while longer. But that's good, and we can focus on that other thing. Which is on its way to Eve as well, I guess. That is the one far scope, I need the other one. Or detector satellite, what the fuck is this? I don't care. Tracking station. Expedition. Spend your whole life at E. Pretty much. But then again, these guys don't seem to die from ever, except from accidents, of course. Five days, 4 days, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got some more signs from those things that we put on the servers of Gilly. Because why the fuck not, right? Just give more data. It helps that they are immortal and don't need food. Well, I don't know about that, because if you look at the storage containers, you'll find like everything is snacks and shit, you know? They have a lot of food, but we don't ever see them eating. Although Jebediah and Valentina, they do love food in the me game. What's their favorite? I don't know what their favorite food is. I have quite a lot of me's. I don't remember the favorite food of every one of them. But I just know they do eat. Because of course the game doesn't know that they are Kerbals. I think it might be Haribo bananas. I don't think those are in the game because it's a brand name, but yeah, you know, could be, I guess. Okay, I think it is time to start burning because this is a slow engine. So it will take a while. Haribo macht Kürbis froh und Erwachsenen ebenso. No, why did you? I put you on the fucking maneuver thingy. Why are you diverting from this? Custom items don't include food? Yeah, they do. So yeah, you can make, of course, custom Haribo things, but it's not standard in the game. Okay, we have only 184 meters left per second. If you say we'll have 184 meters left, it sounds more like you're on a walk or something. Or maybe climbing a mountain, that would be more realistic. Well, we've already done 4 kilometers, only 180 meters till the top. But yeah, that's not what's happening. Okay, 24, 22. No, we need it super precise. More precise than even 0. There, okay. How is our encounter looking at the moment? Will we even survive this encounter? It looks like we will, yes. But it's not gonna be good enough yet. We need to... Oh man, it's difficult. It's really difficult. Yeah, see, that's not gonna work if the periapsis is too high. Okay, retrograde. Just a tiny little puff. Just get it to exactly 90. It's really cool that we can just do it so precisely, right? 90 kilometers and 109 meters. I think that's good enough. Just at the very edge of the atmosphere of Eve. Eve escape. Okay. Wait, do we have an Eve encounter again? No, that is where Eve is gonna be. Okay. Then we got see all these tracking things again. We have a jewel encounter coming as well, of course. But that's gonna take a while longer. Okay, track. Are you something interesting? Nope. 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 You gotta be joking. Nope. Every single thing that I track is not it. Why? Why? Well, at least we're out of trackable things again. We should launch another one and aim it out to Samus. Yeah. Let's have one. Let's fire another one towards Samus. These things are not that expensive. They cost like 160,000 each or so. Not even 100 to 4,000 each. This is like shiny hunting together. Maybe I should click one. Yeah, you would say, hey, look, a comet. I have another comet. Yeah, no, that would be really fun. I think I'm gonna aim this one towards Samus. Or wait, is it even Samus? Maybe it's Sarnus. That's probably what it says. Anyway. Yay, we go up. Samus is the main character from Metroid. Yeah, I know. With the blue booty and all that. Right. Sorry. That was too easy. But I think the thing that we're flying toward is Sardus, and it's just that the R and the N next to each other look like an M. It's foggy again. You can even see a shadow of the mountains, or maybe of that cloud actually. Nice. We are not going steep enough. Maybe if I lower the engine power a bit, we can correct. How are we so far off the perfect course? It's really strange. Very unusual. And there you have Moho. Moho is also a little interesting planet, like a little Mercury. But I know that Moho has this weird giant crater. Well, it's not really a crater, it's more like a hole. It has gotten the nickname the Mo Hole. I've never been there though, not even back in the past. Okay, into orbit we go. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we have gotten in orbit. Oh, I should have probably deployed that sooner. Oh well, it doesn't matter that much. Not the Mohole. Yes, it is the Mohole, alright. Deploy, extend, 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 and this one as well. So we want to send this thing to Sarnus. Then we want to gain speed. More unknown objects. I'm getting tired of them. Here, I'm just going to turn off seeing them. There, problem solved. Now they're gone. We need to gain speed, so we need to fly away from Kerbin. How the hell do we do that? I think basically here-ish. Yeah, that will get us an escape. Okay, let's do it. 800 meters. That'll take. Yeah, let's just start burning. We'll have to probably go several rounds. Look how slow this thing is climbing in a single, at one time speed. Yeah, we'll have to come around again, because otherwise it's not gonna work. Okay. Oh, and we are out of fuel as well. Well, not fuel, but power, because the engine is too powerful. Takes too much electricity. SAS, please, on the yeah, I'll make a new one. Who cares? Just prograde basically. What do you mean control locked? Locked by what? Okay, sure, whatever, buddy. Fortunately, the engine can't fire too long when we're in the dark. Is the whole game just crashing or what? Okay. So we need several rounds to make this little stunt. Oops, that is Unfortunate. That was not necessary. Okay, let's fire again. Oh, come on, really? Oh, that's just mean. Okay, well, whatever. We got out. Should probably have a look at Eve again. Focus view. See how it's going with the thing. Do they have any new signs to transmit? Focus view. The ship switch to. Probably not gonna stream another not 3 hours and something again like last couple of Thursdays. But I do want to get the Eve boost maybe. See, they already got 371 signs again. Transmit. 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 How much signs do we have? I have no idea. Okay, we got a bunch, that's for sure. How's the satellite doing? Is it there yet? Tracking station. I want to do a manned mission to Juna soon. But I do first want to get the mission from Eve back, of course. Far scope. Well, we can get rid of the debris for each one. Terminate. Terminate. Do-doom, doom, do-doom. This one is the one I'm looking for. Now I'm suddenly reminded of the stupid joke I made during the Artemis missions when they were talking about how they loved the Terminator in these shots when they were looking at the shadow side of the moon. And I kept saying, like, man, how many copies of the Terminator do they have? All the screens on this fucking spacecraft are watching the Terminator. That was kind of funny. But yeah, I already made that joke back then as well. Okay, how much science do we have? 21,500 science. Crazy. I think we need to switch over to here again to transmit more science again. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is why do we even need this much science? I'll send them home on the next opportunity, I swear. But not this one. They have to wait one more year. Yeah, and it's full again, basically. Transmit. 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 Is it why? Review data. Here, edit. Add it wherever you can. Oh, all the labs are still full. Okay, yeah. Waiting 2.5 years just to find out they are just shy of the fuel they need. Well, if that's so, I'll just send a thing to refuel them. Like, yeah, but I'm pretty sure this should be enough. Like, they have, how much delta V do we still have? Vessel. Yeah, we have 4 kilometers of delta V. That should be enough to get home from here. Switch 2. Switch 2 or switch 1? I only have a switch 1, not a switch 2. So I can't ever switch to any other objects in the system. There's Erlem. Where is the moon? Oh, there we see the moon and Minmus even. What? How nice. Oh, and there it comes Eve into view. Look at Eve. Being all purple again. And we are already at 4.7 kilometers per second, this far out. We are gonna go so damn fast once we fly by. Actually, could I maybe use this one to slow down? That might actually be an option. Let's try it out. So at the periapsis, we have enough time still to plan some stuff. Add a maneuver. Basically go faster. That doesn't seem to be doing what I want. Okay. Go slower. Nope, that's not what I want. Faster. What the hell is going on? Was I pulling on the wrong one then? Add maneuver, okay. I want to see what it does to my solar orbit. I want to get as close as possible. But this doesn't seem to be the way, because this is also going up. No, this way. Can we combine this somehow? Flying straight into the fucking atmosphere of the sun. Yeah, this should be safe, right? Jesus. Oh my god. I don't know if we can even do this, but yeah, this is fine. A little closer. Oh jeez. It's just Yeah, this is probably fine. How do we have enough fuel? We technically do, but I don't know if we can actually pull it off, because this sounds like a very long burn, and we won't have a very long time to do the burn because of how slow the engine is. Well, we'll try it anyway. What's the worst that could happen, you know? Let's aim at the note. This is just dumb. It's going close so fucking fast. This is 50 times speed. Oh, Jesus. There's also the problem where yeah, this bomb is gonna take us through the fucking thing. I should probably move it at least a little bit. Like over here-ish. It's not gonna have the same effect though, unfortunately. Where are we now? Oh, we are still flying by, okay. We are super close to the little plane, actually. Look, it's only, what, I don't know. I don't know what the scale is. 1,000 kilometers away? Probably less. It's already switching over to orbital view as well, like airplane view as well. We're gonna re-enter or something. 2 centimeters away on the map. Well, on my map, it's a bit more. It's more like 4 centimeters on my screen, I think. But yeah, sure. Yeah, let's fast forward, I guess. Orbit speed 6 kilometers per second. We have not been this fast around the planet before. Yeah, definitely we. Fuck it, I'm just gonna fire the engines. Wait, no, that's still dangerous. We can't fire the engines until we're past this point, otherwise we're gonna... Yeah, no, that's dangerous. We'll enter the atmosphere. I don't want that. Okay, I can fire once we are past the point, then it should be fine, I think. Okay, now then. Okay, we're switching to the other camera again. Can we see our orbit around thingy yet? Okay, we are indeed shrinking it. We might actually be pulling this off. Oh, we are out of fuel. Even a xenon tank runs out of fuel eventually. Well, you know, we got pretty close, I think. When is this? It's gonna be in 43 days. I guess we can wait that little bit more, and that's gonna be the last bit of the stream, I think. This thing is also on its way to Joule. Whatever happened with the third one? Did I... Oh, I remember. The third one we were waiting because it was in a stupid orbit. Guess we should go to the third one then. To fix its orbit. Escape trajectory out of the sun. I don't... What? That doesn't sound right. That's not an escape trajectory, that's just an orbit. Oh, we put it in orbit apparently. So we are waiting before we can do something with it. We want to go to, not to Zore, to Sornus. Set as targets. Okay, nice. Oh wait, there are ascending nodes, never mind. 1.8, that's not too bad. Oh, it's all the way over there. Oh. Can we just go there by raw force? Oh, this is difficult. This is Joule. Joule's easy, but Sarnus is so far away. Never mind the other ones. You know, I'll deal with this later. I just want to see this thing go to the sun, basically. That's gonna be the end of the stream. Tracking station again. Can we set the sun as target, I wonder? Oh, 137 days, that wasn't the 43 that I read about. Well, whatever. It's time to send the signs again here. We gotta send signs. Tracking station. There, because it's probably full again, or nearly full, maybe already full. So warm here. I mean, no shit, I'm going to the sun, of course it's warm, but it's also warm in here. How do I time it so well? Look at this, it's almost full again, but not quite. That's crazy. Because it will stop once it is 500 data. Here, just upload the damn stuff. Are you done uploading? Okay, you are done. Nice. Then we can go back to the thing that is falling to the sun. Falling to the sun is a lot more difficult than going far, because you have so much angular velocity that you need to get rid of. So I used Eve to like get like 2 kilometers of delta V for free, basically, and then use the super engines. And even then, we still can't fall to the sun. We're still gonna orbit around it, pretty far away, even 207,000 kilometers. Okay, I think we can probably also, if we, oh my god, look at this giant ass thing. We have some instruments as well that we can use. Lock the pressure. High orb, space high over the sun. Okay. We are still not close enough, apparently. I really hope we can get some data out of this, because that would be such a shame if we can't. Okay, well, let's get closer then. When is it? Are we closer? What counts as close over the sun? Look at our orbital velocity, 43 kilometers per second now. Oh, they don't like being so warm for some reason. Lock the pressure. Near the sun. The instrument reads 0. Okay, yes, send it. We are getting a lot of sunlight. Temperature. Collected and recorded temperature. I wonder what the temperature actually says. Toggle the reading. Oh, we are 1000 Kelvin. Oh boy. Magnetometer. Gravity pressure. That's the pressure. Where's the gravity one? It's too warm here. 415 science for this. That's crazy. This one. Lock the gravity data. It's warm. No shit. Oh, I wish I could send more data, but this is all the instruments I have. Wait, maybe. The telescope. Oh, that can't be done. The telescope can't be used. The infrared telescope doesn't like being close to the sun for some reason. I have no idea why. Okay, I think I will retract these. Who would have thought? I know, right? It's crazy. Energy flow. This thing is generating so much fucking power. Retract though. Orbit. How about we do target out? That is not the target. Oh, wait, no. Yes, like this. The engines can take the heat better than the rest of the body. Oh, we are still getting closer. Look at the speed, we're still increasing in velocity. Also, stock Kerbal Space Program would happily show you like the Milky Way galaxy around this. Like, yeah, if the sun is this size, you can still have a look. You can still see the faint Milky Way nearby. I should have put an atmosphere thingy in here. It might actually be able to. We're gonna get so much closer. This thing is gonna fucking blow up before we get there. Oh no. Well, we already got the data, I guess. The display. Oh, it is actually decreasing now because of its slightly better orientation. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna save. And we're gonna go in, guys. Oh no. This poor fucking probe. Overheating. They are overheating. So bad. Can we take any measurements? Or did everything already burn off? Oh, I think they might have burned off because I don't see the instruments anymore. The instruments are just gone. They have flown up. Oh no. Can this thing still do anything? Yeah, start tracking. Oh Jesus, the instruments have burnt off. Oh Jesus. Wait, let me reload. What if I fast forward faster? Can we save the instruments then? Can I turn off the heating for a cheat and just see if we can get anything out of it anymore? Oh, the solar panels have also just burned off entirely. Oh, that is so funny. It's so sad, but so funny at the same time. Settings, difficulty settings, heating, re-entry heating. It's not the same as the sun heating, but maybe it'll work. Let's just put it at 0%, just see what happens. Doesn't seem to help. It's a different kind of heating. That's the gravioli. Okay, good. Oh, they did kaboombi. Oh. Okay, so that doesn't help. We are just too close to the fucking sun. Look at this, we're going 68. We're going over 68 kilometers per second. This thing is useless now. It is entirely useless because even the solar panels have burnt off. Maybe if we fast forward entirely, it won't happen. Hey. Hey, back thinking. Still, we got like 450 data from just one experiment. That's crazy. Here, just gotta go fast. Oh, it still goes kaboom. Why? It's just a useless piece of junk now. Okay, well, that was still fun though. We got some data and we had some fun. Yeah. I guess that's gonna be it for today then. I don't know yet exactly what we'll be doing next week. We'll do the jewel thingy probably. And maybe prepare the Juna mission. And yeah, we'll see. Okay, anyway, let's go raid someone. Derp2 is playing more Tomodachi, that's always fun. Raid Derp2. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful night. And hopefully not as warm as this poor probe just had it. Because it does feel like this in my house. Okay, bye.